boss. I'm fine.
Okay. Lance Irvin is not only the son of a Chicago high school basketball coaching legend, but he's now trying to do the impossible, make the Chicago State Cougars a winner. The Cougars are playing East Tennessee State tonight. Generally speaking, I mean, it's been a lot of losing seasons for the Cougars since I first, as a kid, kind of became fascinated by Chicago State in the early 80s when there was some success. The reason why, and I want to ask you if this is at all a recruiting basis for you. I saw the name Chicago State listed among major independents. You know, you're doing a standings board on the Agate page, and I said, Chicago State, and it told you everything you knew. You could relate to the incarnate word or Valparaiso or someplace like that. And I was just curious. I mean, does that actually help you out where you could actually go to a recruit from out of town and say, hey, all of a sudden, oh, I'd play at a state school and I'd play in a big city if I went here. Can the name actually help you out recruiting, Lance Irvin?
You know what? I think the name definitely helps. You know, we've been fortunate. We have some guys, I can't mention their names, it's going to sign in the early signing period, but Chicago is a big city, it's a nice city. A lot of people, you know, I think they heard of Chicago. So that definitely helps because it's in a city where, you know, our media market is good. You know, we have all the sports teams, the Chicago Bulls, we have my Chicago Bears, Sox, Cubs, stuff like that. So it definitely helps because people heard of Chicago, and I think that's a huge advantage for us.
Why has Chicago State, though, been so bad for so long? I'm like 2-40 in the last 3 years in your conference, the Western Athletic Conference. A lot different from the days, but no, seriously, 2-40 in 3 years in conference play is atrocious. Can you win at Chicago State? Why is it always so bad there?
You know, I'm going to say that you can. You know, like anything, somebody has to face the talent to get it head on. And I think due to we had early on for the last couple of years, it's been tough because early on in the preseason, we spent a lot of our games with called 5 games. We were on the road like this year. We had 8 out of my first 9 games on the road. So, you know, but I think it can be done with a little love and care. I tell people it's like a bad stock that's been beaten up for a while. With some love and care, we can turn it around. But it starts off by getting good student athletes, getting really good players to buy into the system. Then you can do it. Is it tough? Yeah, but everything in life is tough. So, you know, I definitely think it's going to be done, and that's why I'm taking on the South.
Why did Chicago State wait so long to make a coaching hire? You weren't hired until August, I believe.
I'm not sure. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm not really sure. I wish it would have been earlier myself, but that's a question that, you know, you have to ask administration, but it's not bothering me because they made the right hire, though. But, you know, but with that being said, it was a while now, and we really didn't get a chance to recruit players. So we basically playing with guys that was average like 5 points and maybe played 10 minutes last year. So it's definitely a question that needs to be asked, but I'm not sure the answer.
No, we're talking to Lance Irvin. By the way, let's see, he is the son of Mac Irvin and known as the Mac Irvin Fire is an AAU powerhouse that has placed players on Illinois, Iowa State, Missouri, Eastern Illinois, and UAB in the past year. Rather impressive, I guess. By the way, your top player, I think, right now is Fred Sims Jr. That's who, I guess, will be the man that has to score a lot of points if you can beat ETSU today. Tell us a little bit about Fred Sims Jr.
You know what? Fred Sims Jr., he actually left. You know,
he did? Okay, I'm sorry.
For the draft, and that's okay, but we have a kid, Anthony Harris, that's been playing real well for us. He's averaging like 14 points a game. So he's been playing well on the offensive and defensive end. We have a junior college transfer, 6'8" Christian Jacobs, who we call CJ. He's averaging a double-double, about 10 points and about 9 boards. So we definitely need those guys to play well, but we need everybody to play well. We're the type of team where you need everybody to set solid screens, everybody to play solid on the defensive end. So with those two guys, we really need those guys to step up and play big.
Forgive me, I'm a little old, But Anthony Harris, I know, scored 8 points a game for you last year, so he's up to 14 this year here, Coach Irvin. Is it the fact that, okay, now he's the big man on campus, that he's getting the rock and scoring in the early going, or how has he improved his game?
You know what? He's been working. Guys in practice had him playing extremely hard, and he's one of the guys that really bought into it early. You know, when you have a coaching change, sometimes it takes guys a little bit longer to buy into what the new coach is doing. But he's bought into the system. He's being the leader and stuff, and he's finding his niche. Sometimes the coaching change does everybody good.
Lancer Irvin, you go back a ways with Steve Forbes. Could you tell us about your relationship with him?
You know what? I met Steve Forbes. I met Coach Forbes. I want to say in like '95 when he was in Barton County, him and the guy by the Money Dean and stuff like that. So I remember I was going out to Barton County. They had a player, Juan Gay, that he basically helped me get. And him and a guy by the name of Ronnie Dean and stuff like that. And I always kept in touch with Steve throughout then. Like I called him last year, and he sent them one of his assistants to watch our players work out, stuff like that. So I've been knowing Steve for a long time. And then my father was a coach at Carver High School for a year or two. Matter of fact, for about 5 years. And DC Tanner, that was like 6'9". So, you know, I like Steve. I talk to him from time to time, but I've been knowing him since like 1995.
You mentioned Carver High and your dad and Chicago. I'm reminded of Ken Reeves playing for the Chicago Bulls and then going on to coach at Carver High in the White Shadow. You are not, but Carver High, there you are. So inner city basketball, it is when the town goes to country tonight.
Hardaway that played in the NBA went to Carver High School. Tim Hardaway, Terry Cummings went to Carver High School. My brother Nick. So we always had some players based out of Carver High School.
Okay, Terry Cummings and all this. I wish I had a little longer, and like I said, I'm going at I knew that Sims was coming back, or I thought he was for a senior year, and so forgive me. I should have checked the box scores a little bit better than that. I'm there. I look forward to seeing you guys play. Like I said, I honest to God, I've always been intrigued by Chicago State, and one of my friends actually was a baseball player there. His name was Albert Carpin, and in 2012 he was the second leading hitter in all of D1. He hit 425.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a nice average.
That is a nice average and all this. Yes, he, I think now working at a legal firm and such after a brief minor league career. But yes, there you go. Well, I know the funding. I got some emails a little bit about just some of the challenges and the funding and all that. I wish you the best. But like I said, I know you're going to be doing a lot of stuff internally there in Chicago. But I've always thought, you know, you got somebody, boy, I'd really like to play in the big city and all that. Chicago, this is intriguing. 10 years old, so there you go. Anyway.
It is, and we definitely get out, like I said, we try to recruit first and foremost from Chicago area.
Sure.
A player in Tennessee, we'll come out to Tennessee and recruit a player too.
Yeah,
if you know any players, feel free to call. Come take a look at them.
Steve Forbes may want the local ones here, but yeah, we'll see what goes on there. And Will Bailey,
good enough.
Yeah, Will Bailey, I know, went from Chicago State to coach at ETSU under Murray Bartow. Anyway, I do have a call to make here for my next guest. I will talk to you maybe at the ball game then. Okay, sure thing. Bye bye.